Okay, traders. Yes, welcome to a quick market outlook and it is analysis for the coming week. Now this will be from 7th of April to 11th of April, so it is just 5 days market move on gold spot. So actually we have a new monthly candle, so in a monthly time frame we have a new monthly candle. So I can start with the monthly time frame at least to see what has happened in a March candle. So we see now March candlestick has bullish momentum, so maybe came this way, so it is just a stronger bullish momentum. So it is almost the same as what happened in March last year. So now with this bullish momentum, so in most cases straightforward we may expect for a possible continuation to the upside, because we see buyers closed with a stronger bullish momentum or buying momentum. So possibly buyers will continue pushing price to the upside, but we still have some technical levels to watch. So now anything can happen because we see prices moving within certain technical levels. Actually we see we have this level up here, possibly price may go there, but up to the moment price is reversing around this trend line. So now what is happening here, basically what I can say is this monthly candlestick is showing rejection now from this trend line. Okay, so possibly this rejection may continue to the downside. In lower time frames we will see exactly what is possibly going to happen now in this month and actually in the coming week now from tomorrow. So straightforward in weekly time frame, what is happening here is just a stronger rejection. We see this one, the last week candle was showing a possibility of continuation to the upside, and exactly price pushed to the upside and then rejection started to happen. So the weekly candlestick closed with the rejection, which indicate presence of sellers now at this level, indicates that we have some sellers here. And this level, the one that I mentioned in a monthly time frame, that we see rejection at this level. So possibly the level may hold through pushing price to the downside. So now if this is going to happen, so mostly we'll be watching for the technical level below here, so a trend line down here. So possibly price may push to this level to the downside. So in lower time frames now we'll see exactly the possible direction for the coming week, but these are the overview in higher time frames that in most cases provide us with a guide on how we are going to trade in lower time frames. Okay, so weekly candle, a stronger rejection indicating sellers taking control. So straightforward in daily time frame, what is happening? Yes, so daily time frame is very beautiful because we see now sellers tried to change the market direction. Now this thing has never happened now in recent days. We see mostly price was holding with a bullish momentum, and at least on Friday stronger bearish momentum. Even on Thursday price tried to push down. So now I can explain now in relation to the last two candlesticks. Okay, so looking on the last two candlesticks, on Thursday we were expecting for selling momentum, but buyers came in. So the possibility was to see price continue pushing to the upside, but this failed, and on Friday sellers came in again. So with the Friday candle closing covering the rejection of the Thursday candle, so now this indicates domination of the selling momentum. So straightforward we may expect a continuation of bearish momentum now. Bearish candles. We may expect bearish candles to continue be formed after this Friday candle. That is possible technically, but fundamental may have other influences turning price to the upside. As we have seen in recent days, price has been pushing to the upside unexpectedly. Okay, so that is powerful. Then in the final time frame now, the 4-hour time frame, we can see now what are the possible entry levels. Okay, so looking on the 4-hour time frame, we see we had this push, then we had another push, and this region in between was correction, just an A, B, C to the upside. So basically we have 3 wave swing to the downside, that can be an ABC or can be just a 1, 2, 3. So okay, based on the overall picture in higher time frames, what is expected here is just a possible 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the downside. So at the current market price, we may see a possible sideways movement now in the coming week before price continue with the push to the downside. So we may expect this sideways movement in the fourth wave. So actually we're looking for the possible 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the downside. So the fourth wave is possibly underway. Okay, so now how are you going to trade now with the primary projection? Now let's watch for the possible sideways movement, and price is expected to push to the upside to around the level of 3060. So now from this level, if price will form sell confirmations, now we may just sell up to around the levels of 2983 or 85 in any way at the first target, but price is expected to push further to the downside. And actually the technical levels will be provided now as market goes on, but you will be selling up to around the levels of 28, 25. That is possible now for the coming week, but in most cases, because we are looking for this sideways movement, so we may end up around 29.85. That is one. And alternatively, if price will continue pushing to the upside, now we will be buying for the first target up to around the level 31.30 or 33 in any way. That will be the first target. If price will continue pushing further to the upside, so we may continue taking some short targets to the upside. So that is how you are going to trade. So make sure that you do your own analysis, watch analysis from other traders, and also make sure that you watch the influence of news or the fundamentals that are actually indicated on the news calendar. So don't trade during news hours. So thank you and have a powerful weekend.